Hi Aries, welcome to Spirit in the City. My name's Cristina and today I'll be doing your tarot reading for the month of February. We're going to look at 4 areas of life. Life overall, love, spirit and money. Let's grab one card each. Oh God, they're jumping out already. From the Good Tarot. So life overall, Page of Fire, which is brilliant. It's a lot of passion. It's a new spark, like it's you feeling invigorated. Like something's happened. You've met somebody, something's happened at work where you're starting to feel a renewed love of life again. And we'll look at love. 8 of Air. Bit of divine intervention there. I'm going to delve further into each area. Spirit, beautiful, 3 of Fire. So Aries, as a fire sign, we've already got a couple of fiery cards out, which is great because I felt a sense of real seriousness when I started thinking about your sign and connecting with your energy. So it's nice to see that there's a bit of spark coming back because I feel like you've been a bit, focusing on work and being all serious and stuff. Here we go. Money, Page of Air. Cool. So in the area of love and money, we're getting a bit of divine inspiration. And I'll see what these 2 cards that jumped out at the start are. 10 of Earth and King of Water. Brilliant. 10 of Earth is great. 10 of Earth is the 10 of Pentacles in the traditional tarot deck. And it's one of absolute abundance. And perhaps that's why you've been so serious, because you've been focusing on creating that for yourself, which is super. Sorry, got some stuff stuck there. And it's just nice to see. It's like that's the rewards coming. You know, when I spoke about divine intervention, when it comes to love and money, I think you're getting a little help from above. Now we're going to ask Father God, our ancestors, the angels and Mother Earth, to give us some guidance and advice today. Okay, yeah, it's very money, very work related. 2 of Pentacles overall is coming up in your life at the moment. And that is about not only juggling finances, but at the moment, I feel the 2 of Pentacles is very much about you valuing yourself. So Aries, when we think about it, the outside world, our 10 of Pentacles that's coming up, is a direct reflection of how we feel about ourselves on the inside. So the guidance from your ancestors, you imagine your ancestors looking down upon you and being your cheer squad. And they're there going, come on, Aries, you can do it. Like, I believe in you. I have faith in you. If only you believed in yourself a little bit more, because what Aries tend to do is they're very brave and fiery and passionate, and people think that what they see on the outside is always how Aries feels on the inside, but sometimes you don't. Sometimes you feel like overwhelmed, it's too much. And so your ancestors want you to know that it's okay for you to have that bravado on the inside too. Like, start reminding yourself how fucking amazing you are. Oh, I'm getting fired up about it. So imagine I'm an ancestor of yours, like I'm your grandfather who's passed away in heaven, and he's looking at you going, come on, let's do this. Like, you've got this, you're amazing. Remind yourself how amazing you are. Because that self-worth, the love of self, is really going to express itself in your external world. And that's where the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Earth comes into it. And I'm getting a clear message for you. The minute you realize how amazing you are and fully believe that deep down in your soul, everything's just gonna, like a light switch is on and everything transforms. And all those things you've been manifesting and desiring and wishing for can come into place because you're attracting them now. And I really feel that you not feeling that you deserve them is holding you back. So I am worthy is your mantra for February. Please remind yourself every day when you brush your teeth in the mirror, in the mornings and at night, every time, I am worthy. And you know, when you do that kind of thing at the start, it feels really silly. And you're probably thinking, no, what's she on about? Like, that's crazy. I'm not going to do that. But give it a try. Like, you've got nothing to lose. And you can do it in your mind. You don't even have to say it out loud so other people in the house don't think you're crazy. Just to remind yourself, I'm worthy, I'm worthy, I am worthy. Ta-da! Oh, brilliant. Ace of Wands. Because the minute you remind yourself of how worthy you are, that's when it all starts flowing in, like I was saying before. And the Ace of Wands is a fresh new beginning. It's a passionate, like, reboot. It's the fire being lit. I like it. And that's you lighting your own fire. You're not relying on external circumstances. You're doing it yourself. Yeah, great. Aries, Queen of Wands, this kind of energy for men and women, it's not gender specific, it's an energy, is one where you do create your own spark of inspiration within yourself. So please just give that I am worthy exercise a go for the month of February. Give it a try, or whenever you watch this. Because it sounds corny, I know, but it really does help. So let's look at Spirit. Oh, the Emperor. Hey, you've appeared in your reading. Aries, the Emperor card represents Aries. So that's great. And in this area of Spirit, it's spirituality, it's creativity, it's that divine spark we were just talking about. And you're the Emperor, so you know how to do this in your soul deep down already. Perhaps I just feel that you haven't been practicing it. It's time to step into your emperorness, if that's a word. Yeah, the Magician, because once you do, and this is a reminder of what I spoke about before, once you step into that emperor energy of I've got this, I'm worthy, I'm amazing, and I'm not alone, you know, sometimes the emperor feels that they're alone because they're in a position of authority or power and they're at a level where they think that they can't, like they've got nobody on their level to talk to. If you feel that way, you can talk to your ancestors who have passed because they understand that, they get you. So talk to them, light a candle for them, put a little intention out that you're reaching out, you're making contact, and they'll help you with that confidence, with that ability to manifest. So look at this, I really want for you to see that you're the Magician. You have everything you need to make that 10 of Earth, 10 of Pentacles, abundant life come to fruition. God, I really can't stress enough. It's like I'm seeing in my mind's eye the light switch not only being turned on, but the dimmer switch being turned all the way up so it's as bright as possible. Cool. So let's ask for a bit of advice and guidance from the universe on how we can make this happen. Like, how do we get that light switched on for you? How can you do it? Because remember we said you're doing it for yourself. So you're not relying on anybody else. You don't need to. King of Cups. Okay, so how you do it is you tap into your emotions, because the King of Cups is a very emotionally balanced and mature man. So to create that spark, it's emotional. Like, it's not practical. And I think that's a bit difficult for some Aries at the moment. They feel like if they get too emotional, it lets them down. The doggies are trying to come in. Come in, guys. So with Aries, like sometimes I feel that because they think they have to be at that level all the time, they can't allow themselves to be gentle and emotional. But the guidance we received for you is that's what's actually going to help you. So let yourself show your underbelly. And you know, with the dogs, I saw that image, it reminded me for you that when animals like that show you their belly, they're being vulnerable. And this is you saying, oh, I don't want to do that. It's too risky, it's too dangerous. Every time I show my belly, my vulnerability, so to speak, I get hurt or it doesn't work out. And I don't want to take that risk again. I'd rather just stick to the practicalities. This is allowing you to say, no, it's okay. It's okay to not be perfect all the time. And that element of being a bit more emotional and vulnerable is what's going to help you light that spark and achieve your amazing abundance that you've got waiting there for you. Yeah, and the happiness. Hold on, they're all jumping out now. The sun, you know, it's going to bring a bit of, it sounds scary, but it's going to bring happiness to you. Cool. Let's look at love. And it's not just romantic, it's all sorts of relationships, you know, relationships you have with family and friends and colleagues. Love, love, love. Cool. It's been a bit, I think that's why you're having trouble expressing emotions, is that perhaps it's been a bit difficult lately for you and people haven't been receptive, or you feel like they haven't been. But with the Eight of Cups there, it's good news. You're walking towards a different phase in your life where people are more receptive, because once you start opening up and being a bit more emotional, they're going to like that. So they're more receptive to it. The High Priestess, she's all about intuition, and again it applies to men as well. She's about intuition and knowledge and power, and you're really like walking towards that. And so that area there, these cards aren't romantic, but it's about you walking towards self-love. And it's a cliche, I know, but it's very important, and it's come up from the very beginning for you in this reading. So for the month of February, I would like you to focus on your own worth and your self-love, and knowing from deep down within how valuable you are. Let's look at money, because love and money are very, oh, nice, cool. Okay, so I'll just go to this first. Six of Wands, when it comes to money, is a victory. You get the promotion, you get a bonus. It's that kind of thing. It's something to celebrate, but it's not just, it's not given to you. It's not like you're going to win it. You actually have earned it. You've worked for it. So well done, Aries. Yeah, Queen of Swords. You've worked for it. That's the kind of energy of somebody that's very intelligent. They've used their mind a lot to achieve this. And I think what's going to happen going backwards is that you achieving this win allows you to relax a bit. It's like, okay, I've put all that hard work in. I focused so much on that at the expense of my own emotional desires and well-being. But now that I've achieved that, I can allow myself to be a bit softer, to have a break, you know. Money, money, money. Five of Cups. Oh, you're okay, you're too hard on yourself. It's as simple as that. That's what I'm hearing for you. You're too hard on yourself. You don't have to be perfect. I'm hearing you don't have to be perfect, but you do have to be you. Cool. Okay, so let's grab one more to finish it up, because we've got, remember I said at the start when I was tapping into your energy, it was very serious, and it got a bit fiery and excited, and it's come back to serious again. So universe, we just want something to end for our lovely Aries, to let them know that it's not always going to be so serious. Because they're pretty cool people. Yeah, the rest is coming. Awesome. Four of Swords is about resting. Traditionally, this is like a knight coming home from battle and taking the time to rest and heal. And that's what I feel like. You've been so consumed with what you've working towards to achieve that you're a bit battle weary and a bit worn out. So that's letting you know that's great. The minute that achievement comes in, that success has been achieved and created, allow yourself the rest that you deserve. Oh, Aries, please. I just want to tell you that you're amazing, and I want you to believe that, and that I love you, and lots of people do too. Bye, Aries.